Hi, I'm Kelly Parisian, founder of Parisian's Pure Indulgence, and this is Timeless Beauty Tuesday. Recently, my husband Don and I have made the decision to move toward a plant-based diet. And when we decided to do that, I knew I was going to have to be a little more creative with my cooking and maybe come up with some new recipes, because now we've taken the emphasis off of the meat or chicken portion of the meal, and now we're making our side dishes our main dishes. So I came up with a taco salad last week that was a hit. My admittedly picky eater husband said it was wonderful. He loves it, he wants to have it once a week. So anyway, I'm sharing it with you. First thing I did is to take my medium fry pan, saute pan, and coat it with about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Yes, we use a lot of olive oil. We buy ours at Costco in bulk, obviously. And I heated the olive oil. When it got hot, I added a scant half cup of diced onion to the pan, and I let those cook about 3 minutes until they got translucent, adding salt to it to sweat the onions. After that, I took half a cup of black beans that I had rinsed. These are canned black beans that I drained and rinsed, and half a cup of the black beans is added next. Then I took half a can of diced green chilies. Now, these are jalapenos, so they're going to have a little bit of fire to them. If you don't like as much fire, use the mild diced green chilies. But again, half a can. I've already added all this. I'm just showing you for demonstration purposes. So then you'll heat it up about a minute after you add each ingredient. Heat it about a minute. Once you get that cooked, add your corn. Now this is frozen sweet corn. And frozen corn's fine, fresh is great, but what I'm getting at is even if it's still a little frozen, don't worry about it. Just throw it in the pan and just let it cook a minute longer. After you've done that, it's time to season. So I used a little bit of salsa verde that I got from the Mexican restaurant that I went to. This was my shortcut. My shortcut was to go to a local Mexican restaurant and pick up chips, guacamole, red salsa, and salsa verde. Yeah, I'm tired at the end of the day. I don't want to make my own guacamole necessarily, so I take some shortcuts, and you know what, it's okay. I know they fried these chips in vegetable oil because I called ahead. Anyway, so then you add your salsa verde to it. I added the whole thing, but for today I'm just adding a little bit just to show you. I added about, I'd say, 2 to 3 tablespoons of salsa verde, and then I seasoned. And season it with your favorite taco seasoning or cumin, whatever you prefer, but always add and then taste and make sure it's got enough heat and enough salt, enough flavor. Okay, and after the taco seasoning, I heated it all up and added some cilantro. I love cilantro. If you don't, leave it out. Then I think this is kind of the secret to Mexican cooking, period. After this was all heated thoroughly and ready, just about ready to serve, put onto the rest of my salad, I give it a really good squirt of lime juice, fresh lime juice. I think that just perks up the flavor of any Mexican food. So that's pretty much it. Turn your heat off. Give it another stir, and then grab your bowl of lettuce. Now this is romaine, chopped romaine lettuce. Don't use iceberg, that's just colored water. Use something nutritious. And I added some chopped tomato to it. For 2 salads, it was about one medium tomato. And I sprinkled the edges with some cilantro, yes, because I have the philosophy that you eat with your eyes first. So I always like to make plates attractive. So then you just take your mixture, pile it on top. I'm going to use about half of it because this is enough for 2 salads, 2 generous salads. Top your salad with that. Take your guacamole and add a generous portion, a couple tablespoons of your guacamole. And then take some salsa and pour the salsa on top. Again, be generous. And Now, before I add the chips, I'm gonna give it another blast of lime juice. I just think that just, again, perks up the flavor. Then just take your chips, break them up, and sprinkle as many as you want on top. I did, one handful. I'd probably do just a little bit more. Anyway, add a couple more, a little splash more of your cilantro, and you're good to go. So here's to timeless beauty and healthy, tasty, plant-based meals. See you next time.